Alright, welcome back to Starsector. Screw this. Let's just get this show on the road. Pursuing my fleet? Yeah. Alright, let's go in here. Agrius, open the comm directory. Let's talk to Callisto. Ask about the Hamatsu. What is this about? Estrella, it is. You don't sound very quiet. Yeah, well, because disappearing with my favorite starship is pretty big breach of contract. I need to find out where Khalees Estrella went. I'll tell you what, I want to find her too. There'll be something in it if you can give me anything to go on. I'd be looking myself, but business. Better yet, find the Hamatsu and bring it back to me. Okay. The hyperspace nav overlay appears. Hypersil is here. The Hamatsu fueled up and planned to travel to Orobas. Whether they made it, I don't know. These are the modifications she had done. If we're agreed that you'll find the Hamatsu for me, Captain, she looks to you, waiting for an answer. I'll find it. It would mean a lot. I've had my techs have a look. It seems to be an addition and enhancement. I don't care. Abraham shakes her head. I figured Tritachyon engineer. Maybe she knows what she's doing, and I could get it cut in on it. I was a fool. What a fool I was. Anyway, I've sent you the schematics in case it helps with the search. That's all I have, Captain. All I can say is burn hard, burn bright. All right. Open the comms directory. We need a freelance administrator. He has no special talents, huh? Offer to hire him. Sounds good. All right. What I need is... You can go there. All right. That puts us back on track here. All right. Here's the deal with our fleet. I'm really angry right now. Okay. First of all, let's fix our burn level. We don't need these weapons. They're of no use. Unstable injector. We need a better burn level. So, hyperdrive field, heavy armor. If we get into a fight, this thing's just a sacrificial lamb. We need supplies and fuel. That'll get us where we're going. All right, let's go. Very not happy with how things are right now. We need to be careful about getting jumped by a fleet, because these big ships in our fleet are not allowing us to disengage. Your fleet is small enough to attempt to disengage from battle. Small enough to attempt. Huh. But not automatically escape. Okay. Nice flying. Spaceport complete. Okay, this is not... Unidentified fleet. Whoever they are, I don't want to deal with them. Crap. Let's go into here. form your sensors officer frowns at a blinking indicator. Captain, there appears to be a faint signal coming from low orbit. They pull a detailed scan of the transmission source to the primary bridge, display an orbital nav grid overlaid with icons and telemetry. The transmission is very weak. We only picked it up as the survey array ran through its calibration cycle. It looks like an automated instrument package deployed in low orbit. Power source is degraded. It's got to have been here for a while. And the signal? Your sensors officer activates the audio output, a garbled loop, wailing in and out of coherence, a recorded voice. The transmitter must be damaged, but with a little work, a hint of pride enters their voice there. Meant of the Glacier Academy is found. I implore you to return the data core to the Academy for a reward of 18,000 credits, authorized Provost Tomas Kalachor. Message will repeat. Or the data core retrieved. Okay, your ops gets it. Inspect the data. It's a lot of data. What is it? Well, recording sensor logs, detecting, blah blah. If you don't know, just say so. Ma'am, yes, of course it is. It doesn't matter what's on the data core, corrupted or not, so long as the Glacier Academy pays the credits promised for its return. Okay. Nice. Little unknown mission. I've never seen this before. Okay, anyway. We are over here. Remnant fleet. Alright, at first scan, this appears to be a utilitarian probe or instrument platform of the sort used for commercial navigation signaling, staking mining claims and intra-system comm relays. Closer approach reveals a crumbled mass of stealth cladding torn from the hull and drifting in near orbit. Whoever put this platform here did not want it to be found, but a small meteor swarm or perhaps light weapons fire thwarted their efforts. Radiation sensors indicated damaged nuclear battery within. No significant artificial EM activity is apparent. Investigate the instrument platform. The salvage team soon discovers a non-standard miniaturized hypercommunications relay core at the center of the probe structure. Your ops chief turns from the console to give you that look that says the salvage job just got a lot more interesting. What have you found, Chief? Your ops chief leads you through a live compilation of the Salvor's investigation. A lot of technobabble, sophisticated post-collapse engineering, major power player in the sector politics. After the salvage team returns, their attendant cargo drone packed with recording data cores, your technicians get to work pulling data from the damaged memory. The results are scrambled mostly. Your techs managed to find a few archives frozen in unencrypted temporary memory, logistics requests for basic supplies, fuel, construction material, typical of remote outposts. Your comms officer proudly presents you with 2 mentions of the surname Estrella in the comm logs, and even better, the last target of this comm link, a seemingly insignificant point in hyperspace. It looks like she was in the core worlds at the other end of these requests, your comm officer reports. This confirms that the Black Project was operating in this system and Kalisa Estrella was involved. And what of the destination of the Hamatsu and Estrella's current location? The hyperspace coordinates beckon. Alright, investigate the hyperspace area the relay was transmitting to. Okay, let's start to leave. That's bad news right there. That's very bad fucking news. Get us out of here. This is an emergency. This is what emergency burn is for. Holy crap. Here we go, guys. What are they? I think that's a sensor ghost. No. Go through here. Go through here. Here we are. What's my crew complement? I think we need more crew. Yeah, change of plan, guys. I'm not going in there without some more supplies. If we're supposed to salvage that Hamatsu. If we're supposed to salvage the Hamatsu, then we're going to need more crew and so forth than what we got right now. Grab some fuel. Don't like the idea of this, but oh my god, we're at max crew. Can you get me a mud skipper? Yes. Mud skipper and the crew for it. Okay. There we go. I think that'll help. Okay, got nicked. Alright, transverse jump. Okay. Warning beacon. And the alpha site. Barren and highly irradiated, this planet is not only devoid of life, but is a harsh environment, even to hardened robotic operations due to the awesome energies inflicted upon its surface. Any habitat would have to be constructed deeply indeed for anyone mad enough to live here. Let's take a look. We found the Hamatsu. Unidentified vessel orbiting the alpha site. A disposable navigation satellite set to a decaying orbit identifies the radiation-ravaged rock below as alpha site. A scan of the surface reveals an expansive research facility spilling out of a mid-sized crater. The shield array apparently failed spectacularly some time ago, leaving the ruins awash in heavy radiation. Any material salvage operation would be unprofitable. However, you might be able to send a salvage team down for a short period to see if any intel can be found about the purpose of this facility. Someone clearly put a lot of resources towards building it, and a most inhospitable environment, far from prying eyes. Someone with something valuable to hide. Send a salvage team down to the facility. After extensive preparation and reiteration of the hazard pay policy, a volunteer salver team is sent down on a heavily shielded shuttle. They land near what appears to be the main entrance and report ingress to the facility without difficulty. On a signal display projected into your flagship's bridge, you watch as a hard-suited salver brushes past the clouded-over sensor unit of a defense turret. It collapses into itself at a mere touch. Anything exposed to the merciless sky is slowly crumbling on the chemical level. It appears that all groundside security systems have been destroyed by radiation. Continue. The interior of the facility has been breached, leaving it unpressurized. While the structure's bulk provides some protection, the delicate computer systems are fried beyond repair. No data is recoverable. With no chance of an easy find, the team spreads out for the remaining rad-safe duration to document the facility and see if anything useful can be inferred from the ruin. While exploring, one salver enters the quarters of a high-ranking member of the facility staff and discovers the journal, a physical book bound in natural materials, as its presumably deceased occupant. You examine the journal in the quarantine bay. The fine leather cover is discolored, but you can make out the embossed gold leaf Tritachyon logo. Your salvage team has already scanned the text without opening the delicate pages of the book. The data has been placed in a secure cache for your review. Scrolling the virtual pages, you find that the journal appears to hold the private thoughts of the chief technology officer of this facility. It begins with vague complaints of being ordered to disregard safety protocols during tests and frustration with demands made by Khalees Estrella. From what you understand, this is an effort to establish a hard copy trail in case of the blame shifting and record altering, which is common practice for high-ranking Tritachyon executives involved in failed projects. Concerns about going outside feature prominently in the entries, understandable given the service conditions, but the increasingly intense obsessiveness of the writing seems to reflect growing phobia on the part of the author. The remainder of the journal is difficult to read. Most of the pages are torn or defaced, leaving a patchy, noisy scan in your display. Little of what's readable is coherent. At the very end, there's one line written in a clear, strong hand. They sing to me, everything will be all right. Uh-oh. Let's not let that thing catch us. The lifeless Hamatsu drifts before your fleet, its broken body sectioned into your bridge display by a variety of sensors. Your tactical officer brings your attention to an unusual distribution of burned patches as if the Hamatsu was struck by exotic energy weapons from many angles all at once. The initial salvage team sweep finds what's left of Khalees Estrella, identified through the biometric data in her Tritachyon personnel record. She is quite deceased. A large cache of credits is found in her quarters in a shielded case. The holds of the Hamatsu are packed with supplies and fuel, much of it recoverable. The law of salvage rules even here. You recall that Callisto Ibrahim mentioned an affinity for the Hamatsu. If you returned this leaky tomb of a hull to her, you could expect a reward. Ship captains sometimes get funny ideas about their first real command, but if Ibrahim is willing to pay... If not recovered, the ship will be scuttled and any fitted weapons and fighter LPCs will be retrieved. Consider ship recovery. Recovered. Deliver the ISS Hamatsu to Callisto Ibrahim. So, what was she saying about modifications? Nothing that shows up there. Okay. Get away from wherever the hell that is. I don't see anything else out here. Alright, guys. Let's get out of here. Alright. Optional. Locate Khalees Estrella. Well, I don't know if we ever did that. Let's go ahead and return the Hamatsu. Mercantile convoy. I got time for a salvage. We're broke as hell, so... You guys keep giving this to me. I mean, sure. I'm... There's their station. Just gotta stay out of sight of the hegemony over here. Minor supply cache. That's tempting, but I'm not doing it yet. Alright. Open the comm directory. Alright, Callisto. Ibrahim looks excited and launches into her speech without even a greeting. If my sensors and orbital navigation registry do not deceive me, you have my starship, the Hamatsu, Captain. Thank you. I'll give you 100,000 credits now, and we can call it a done deal. You don't even have to bring it into a repair yard. I'll handle everything. I've already got the replacement hyperdrive in my warehouse and some excellent engineers on call. Transfer the Hamatsu to Ibrahim's control. Thank you, Captain. Now, if you don't mind, I have a lot of work to do. She reaches for the disconnect button, then pauses. If you ever need some work, give me a call. New jobs come up all the time, and a capable captain is worth their weight in credits. Importance high. Cut the comm link. How can I be helping? Nothing. Alright, let's get rid of this metal. Let's sell this thing. We don't need it anymore. Well, I do have that crew, though. I don't know. We need a ship. Well, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. We're at time. I'm going to think about my next move off camera. I'm only going to be releasing a couple episodes a week because I'm a little bit busy. Anyway, I will see you in the next episode. We'll go to Galatia and move on with the story missions. I've almost got enough money now to build the fuel refinery. And after I get that 18,000 credits, I might be a little closer. We'll see. Anyway, I will talk to you then. Until then, bye-bye.